Stereo girl partner, all the champions. Yeah, all the son I love.
Today's show has a lot of special thoughts and memories for me with who I'm going to be reasoning with and also making a special award. It's no other than my longtime friend, the legendary King Tubbys, Cecil. Greetings, Cecil.
Greetings, Chabba.
Cecil, it's been so many years that I've known you, since I was 10, 11 years old. And my recollection of you, Cecil, was before you even built Tubbys sound, when you was on that great legendary sound, Duke Reid. And I remember seeing you as one of the main personnel on Duke Reid sound and admiring and see your authoritative figure that he used to be amongst Reid sound. Not only that, to me, Duke Reid sound was one of the legendary sounds back in those days, what I really took a shine to in the music that Duke Reid would play, how the sound looked, and certainly the characters that was amongst Duke Reid sound, like yourself. So today's very special for me, Cecil, to come today and reason with you and catch up, on the history of where you're coming from and to see that progression over the years till now you are the legendary King Tubbys sound. So Cecil, back in those days when you was on Reid sound and the experience of coming through, what was it like for you, Cecil?
Well, in those days, as you said before, Duke Reid sound was one of the greatest sound in England.
Yes.
Even today, I build my sound. I still admire Reid as one of the greatest sound. First and foremost, Duke Reid sound, you have to have a lot of principle.
Yes.
We go on to do little things, slyish, so that Reid don't know, but principle.
What's there?
You have to have that, or else Reid won't have you around him. The next thing, Reid is a sound man that like to have music, play all types of music. We play for all different age group and so forth, you know what I mean? And probably that's where I pick up the discipline from with my sound.
And I can testify to that, sister, because when I first remember hearing Duke Reid sound, one of the events that did stick out in my mind was the town hall dance. It was cup dance them time, they're not clash, but same kind of principle. The better man for the night is going to win the trophy. And I remember being this small youth where loved the sound system thing and saying, boy, one day, I have to have one of these big machine. And I went to Brixton Town Hall. It was Neville Enchanter, Count Shelley, and Duke Reid was playing. And can you imagine as a little 10-year-old in that venue, seeing all you guys and who was the big players them at that time as the big sound systems. And I remember overhearing you speaking to some of the other Duke Reid man them, and you said, I never forget it, Cecil, and we're talking now 50 years ago, and you said to them, no matter what Duke Reid playing here tonight, he is not getting the cup. And I remember being there, the selection, in my opinion, even though I'm a little toddler, when I played a better set of music. And at the end, the judges gave it to Neville Enchanter. And my gosh, all pandemonium break loose. It kind of reminds me when you see them football match, and after the end, everybody upset. And I just got out of it. But, it was something that, as I said, seeing back in those times, Cecil, really gave me the impetus to say, you know what? This is a field I want to enter in. And this was a field that I saw you in. And I will never forget that night. And then seeing you leave Duke Reach Sound and build Tubbys. Wow. That was the next thing. But before we go there, so because this ain't no, as I say now in the dance, this no normal. This isn't your normal interview. Because I'm talking to someone that I know his history and he knows mine. So I'm not asking him questions about sound system. We're reasoning about our experiences. So Cecil, when you left Reach Sound, what was it for you like now, deciding to build your own sound?
Well, when I leave Reach Sound, it's not really leave, I leave the sound. There was a little problem with Reed, and Reed decided he was going to sell the sound.
Okay.
So by Reed saying him selling the sound, I get more interest, and I said, boy, what are you going to do now? Because after warring with most of the other sound them around, you can't go drive.
No way.
So I get on to my cousin them, and we decide, and them say, all right, so say, if you come with build a sound.
Yes.
Them say, what you going to call the sound? I said, the sound going to name King Tubbys. Because by then, I don't fish out with my sister in Jamaica and find out which sound is the best sound in Jamaica. She named 2 songs. She said King Tubbys and Tippertone.
Okay.
A little sound was around called Tippertone, so I said, I don't want no Tippertone.
No.
And she would made it fat and big belly and chubby. I said, I better call the sound Tubbys.
Tubbys.
So that's how the Tubbys thing come on with corresponding with Jamaica and so forth. Because when I used to get certain tune for Reed, my sister them always say, is that you? And I said, no, it's my friend's song, but you know what I mean? So it's so the music business get
embedded, yes. Yeah. But as I said, to what I remember, says you was always, when you was on Reach Sound, you were just in the background. Because that's how I remember that statement, what I referred to earlier. It's not any other man. It wasn't Diamond, me here say it. It was you. So I know you always had that authoritative figure around Reed. And then what was nice to me now is when you left Reed and you built Tubbys Sound. And I remember, because a lot of people don't even know this history. You, if my brain served me right, if not the first, was one of the first to play an all transistorized sound system. When Herald built your power amps, am I right?
You're right, correct.
Yeah.
I was the first sound system in the UK that played transistor.
Right, because it's something what I know, but some people say, no, that's not how it went. But I can remember. And the reason why I can remember back those times, I'm a little youth on Safrona B. I wasn't the main selector. It was Denzel. But then we used to play together at Clapham Bath every Tuesday. Delroy Williams was the promoter.
Yeah.
And I remember every Tuesday running home from school, wanting to catch them for come up to Clapham Bath because Soprano B and Tubbys I could play. And I remember when you came out with the transistorized set, everybody like myself grew up on valve amplification sound.
Yeah.
Nobody never played transistorized then. And it was a new concept,
Well, everyone used to laugh at me and say the transistor go and burn up. So I said, Herald, what do you think of it? Herald said, listen, go and play it. If it burn up, I will fix it for free.
You see?
And that was it. And then everyone starts saying transistor. Lady Cox and everyone. Duke Reed himself is a transistorized preamp. They all go back and buy a transistorized, because it used to be valve preamp and so forth.
Yes.
And Herald, my thing was all transistorized. All of it. Amplifier, preamp, everything is transistorized.
Well, I can remember says it clearly, and I said, sometimes, when I speak, it causes an offense. Not because I've said or told a lie, but I've spoken the truth. And a lot don't want to adhere for it. So, again, in my opinion, you've done so much and set an initiative within the sound fraternity that I personally don't feel a lot of people give you that full admiration and respect for what you have done in it. And as I said, I'm not talking from reading books and researching about you. I was there coming through the ranks with you. As you see, I was on Soprano B, and just like yourself, I left Soprano B and built my own sound, which became legendary like yourself. So to see that progression, Cecil, and to see you still here, it means a lot to me, even though I'm not in the sound business still. But I believe that I have enough experience to can speak about sound system and to give the views and kind of deal with it on this level now. So I remember I said one night we was in Clapham Abad and BU and Denzel car. Denzel was a selector. And B, and let's face it, Denzel was a good selector.
Very good.
Yes, man. I learned from him, and I will always give him that props. And I remember, you and me in a tour for tour, I go on, and quite a lot of the youngsters that I used to go to school with came from around your corner at Brixton. And them know say, me a Soprano be youth. So when we was in school, we used to mouth one another. And them say, no, Tubbys sound. And I said, no, Soprano B. So it was all good fun. And I respect, and as I said again, over the years, I've seen you still in the sound business. One of the things that I personally, amongst many things, that I hold in respect for you, Cecil, and I'm not just saying this to humor you or because I'm here in front of you, I talk it behind your back. Your sound is built on hard and honest work. No disrespect to another sound man of how we may achieve this thing, but I'm talking about you. I know it's hard grafting that built Tubbys sound. And for you to continue to graft away like that, respect is due to you, Cecil.
Thank you very much.
Yes, man. Respect is due to you in more ways than one. And I remember now after leaving B myself, I built Stereograph sound, and me and you not up cover time, and we playing, we had good, and you thump me thump you. Me thump you, you thump me. And the respect
It's still
there. I never one day, or when I'm my DJ, take up the mic and tell you to know profanity, like what I see is going on now.
today.
And it's a thing I don't like, Cecil. What's your take on that kind of behavior?
Well, as I said, I can't understand it because if you notice, it's quite a lot of dance I get, and I'm not involved in that sort of thing. Because I will be honest with you. My mother, she dead and gone. If a man tell me about my mother as old as me, me want to punch him in my mouth.
Of course.
Because she's not in the dance with me, so don't mention her. You know
Definitely.
what I mean? Even my wife not go to dance with me, and my girlfriend, so don't mention that. That is private.
Of course.
And as you notice, me is a man run my son. My son's a private son, and I see it. If certain man don't have behavior, then can't come amongst
you. I know.
And probably it's because I read so and I take that principle and, you know what I mean? And it carry me through up till today.
Well, another thing that I can sit here and say, not what I've heard, there's just like in the sound fraternity, there's been many sounds that have offspring from your sound as well.
A lot.
Yeah. Now, when I'm not going anymore, me know when I say, there's sounds that springboarded from half of your sound. That, again, is coming from your teaching. And it's really amazing to see, as I say, over the years, what King Tubbys sound has done, what it continues to do in the sound fraternity. And really humbling. Another thing that really bothers me, Cecil, even though I'm not in the sound system world again, but as one of, without being boastful, one of the legendary man them in it, is how the European and foreign sound them taking over our thing. Now, I want to get this clear now, and I believe you're going to feel the same sentiment as me, Cecil. We're not saying that these sounds cannot join in the sound fraternity, but there must be respect there. When I look and I see some things on YouTube with these foreign sound playing, and these guys telling us what to do to our mother, and all this profanity, and they're trying to talk like us and do all of this and being disrespectful, I don't like it, Cecil. Not one bit. Because I believe, say, they can play, but them for draw a line. And the reason why me, Cecil, do you believe that we could go and infiltrate something of their culture and behave that kind of way in it?
We could, but we are not disciplined that way.
Right.
And as I said before, the discipline carry you through.
True.
All right? No, when you go and say about like the European them take away the music, they learn. I've been to Europe many a time before reggae was even being played there.
Yeah.
Right? They couldn't speak no English language as such, but now they come and take over. Don't forget now, the European, they're going to Jamaica often more than even the same Jamaican. Right?
Yes.
The reggae music itself gone to Europe. So what can we do?
Common sample, the best patties, made to make your mouth water. Supreme patties, got it?
Yes, I'm saying, Cecil,
Yeah.
I'm not against them being in it. What I don't like, Cecil, is the behavior and how they portray certain things with it. That is a part that I totally don't like. Though, as I said, it's not about them not being involved, but it's supposed to be a code, man, of respect. And as I said, a discipline. I don't set a good look out there to me.
Yeah, well, as I was saying before, the European, they watch what we do, they learn from it, and they put it on board and build on it. Okay? Right. With sound system, many are youngsters, young black youths. I'm not going to say Jamaica, Barbados, or
no,
whatever.
just black youths.
Just black youth.
In general, yes.
Most of them want good things, but they don't want to put their shoulder to the wheel to get it.
Definitely.
The European do it. So don't against them, you know what I mean? If you want to sit around and let them do that. In the olden days, they said Jimmy Smith was a great organ player. And him learn a young youth, and the youth come and play a better note than him.
Yes.
Many of the young black youth, them don't want to do it.
Do it, yeah.
But the European, them willing to do it. So that is why they look, listen, learn, and capture and conquer.
Conquer.
So we can't blame them for that.
No.
Our people don't want to do it. They want everything on a plate. You cannot have that.
I agree with you. I agree with you, as I said, I don't want to be taken the wrong way. It's not that I'm against them, because the music is there and it's spread. It's just that maybe me holding on the tooth. Yeah, man, I like when me say, you know, all right, the next example, the big bad song when them say, Mighty Crown. Yeah. Japanese, man. Them respect, them play them selection and they're enthusiastic about it, and as you said, they've spent time in it, but it don't sit comfortable with me personally. So when I hear them, the selector take on the mic and, hey, whoever I play against, go do this to your mother. And whether him say it or is one or we, it don't sit comfortable with me, Cecil. Because that's not how we use a combat sound system, or it's not how you combat sound system. we come back sound system with our ability to play a selection, or we sound song and deliver to the people.
Well, as you just said, and I'll repeat again, the discipline. I mean, I have is here. And my son, if a man said that to me, they're at the back of the hall enough. From them see me coming, them know direct with me. I say, no bother with that, or else Lee put on the mic. Only because I'm setting that discipline. When it comes to Mighty Crown them now, they use some little language where our own people cheer them on as if they're doing something good. So therefore, it gives them the opportunity and the powers to do that. Because some of our people are blind really and some deaf. And from a blind or you're deaf, they need a foot blinkers on your eye that can see one way, or, you know what I mean, put in a hearing aid. And most things pass them by, not there and then, 2 days up, oh, I never. You can't say that, man. You have to know what you're doing and what they're saying. Now, in my time of sound system, we don't really use the microphone as such. You have to have good music to play. Music that is only you alone can play, brand new. You go up in our clash now, it's the same thing here. If you go at 2 different clashes, you don't hear no song at all that you don't hear anywhere else.
No, that's true.
In my time, we never have social media, felt me now. My work is leg work, and I see walk up and down, give a man a leaflet.
I said the same thing, and I agree 100 with you. 100 with you, Cesar. When they make these statements and go on now, and they get the big forward on the chair, it's enhancing what they're doing. But when we're talking about selection, how me know it, I know you know it the same way. Back in the days when you come at Tubbys or you come at B or you come at Stereograph, there's certain tune where it's you one play exclusive. Not singing about your song. You could be playing a certain set of artists, like I know, as I say, how Tubbys used to play, and like other sounds. When you go to Tubbys, you're going to hear a certain selection of tune.
You don't hear anywhere else.
By Tubbys alone. You will go to Coxon. You will hear a certain tune that they play. That is them play. Vice versa. But now, it coming like a supermarket thing. Yeah, they step on the shelf, and you go pick it up, and every man have the same brand or support. And to me, it's lost its authentic value and that prestigiousness in it. But as I said, I don't say so being sour or bad-minded. I'm just saying from my own experience and my opinion, how I see it now. But it is what it is now, says.
Yeah, but as I said, we go back to the selection thing, and I always love to talk this thing because that's where all my teaching come from. Right? As I said, when I leave Duke Ridge Sound, I don't know what happened, but they decided to have a dance up at Shepherd's, where we all used to play as
yes.
Them said, Tubbys and Reed, go on and say, who are the champion? If you say, and I tell you after several then, I said to my cousin, them say, me now make Reed beat me now. I said, if you want to beat him, him can't beat him. All of us walking around Lander Road, round Stockwell Road, guys, our little area that we control that. Them sit down there with me and I don't know what happened. Them come to my house, come knock for me. Well, they say, no, they ain't. I don't know where I see him from. I thought he must be doing.
Yes.
I take with myself and go to Jamaica, you know.
Yes.
Because me say Reed now beat me. 1973. And that was the first I made. My first 3 special for my son.
Oh, yeah.
I go and I start Ira and Bunny Lee. Follow me go over Tubbys and Bunny Lee say, this are the man in him, Tubbys we have his son England.
England, yes.
You know, Bunny Lee how him took
yes.
up and that, yeah? So we go over there and start talk. Tubbys have me in the office and I sit down there and we talk and Tubbys give me certain little props about sound system and all them things. So I say, yeah. Tubbys say one thing, you know. If you ever call your sound King Tubbys, you have to have music, you know. And you must also make sure you have at least 25 This is the word he used. He never said 3, you know.
No, quarter dozen.
He make sure you have at least quarter dozen tune. That is only you one can play. If a man want to hear it, he have to come where you is to hear it.
Hear it.
And that's how I start my first 3 special.
Yeah, well, as I said again, says I'm not going off of research. You know, I know when you play them tune there. Because we've spoken about it, you know, earlier on, and I know what you're saying. And again, when you go and know like this special thing is something new. Look from when we play special.
I can tell you one of the song, Tubbs insists that I take that tune. And it's only since for the last 5 to 6 years I realized what Tubbs was telling me. I go on him 2 silver tones. Tubbs insists that Peter Tosh have a song and Rai should do it. You know what its song was?
Remind me again now, sir.
Brand New Second Hand.
Yes.
I didn't realize.
At the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tubbs' sound mash up and go down. So it's a brand new second hand. And Tubbs insists that I take that song.
Yeah.
I never really like it. But after I said, but yeah,
this
makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
Brand new second hand.
Yeah. I can remember, you know, meeting the great King Tubbys 83 when I resided, you know, to Jamaica and built a sound out there and going around Tubbys. I remember one day when we got there and I says, that time you have King Kong, Red Rose, Lily Melody. Quite a few of them knew that they were around at them time there. And Tubbys was a principal brother, you know. Yeah, you can't go there with no foolishness. And him says to me, say, the man deal with your proper and thing. I'm going to say, yes, Tubbs. Everything all right. And there was one Pacific artist, I'm not going to name his name, that was being a little bit of out of order. And Tubbys pulled him up. Yeah, man, pull him up and put him straight because he's dealing with that. I'm a customer coming to his place to spend my money, and he's a principal as well as a sound man himself, or ex-sound man, which even though them time they know, Tubbys sound not play, but him still instill them values.
The principal.
So yeah, I know what you're saying, you know. And it was a great honor to meet him as well. Because for the times I met him when I got a cut dub, he was a really nice brother and principal brother. And it was so much thoughts coming back through. And again, I've known quite a few of your selectors them over the years. Cause I'm talking back from when Pedro and them used to amongst you. What was the other tall brother we used to play them?
Junior Gray.
Junior Gray. But there was a next slim dark brother we used to play Clapman apart.
Murphy.
Yes. Come right through.
All I used to go Kennington School.
That's it. And seeing right up till, you know, like everything as times and things and time change. Selectors come and go. Then I remember, like, you know, even Bucky them, so forth, and whoever else was there. Jigs.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Can't forget Jigs. Very good selector. You know, coming through. Until now, even though it's the first time I go really meet him in personal, but I like the people over the fence and seeing Natty Harvey doing his thing around the sound now. So it's really great because you've brought a lot of selectors on a journey amongst the sound. For whatever reason, move on and so forth. That's not the part. But to show it's been like a production line. And that's another great thing about your sound. What you've done in the sound system fraternity. And I can't emphasize enough what an honor and a privilege it is for me to come here today. Not just to reason with you, because I'm not going to say interview, because it's not interview. I'm interviewing this legend. It's a legend where me know, like myself. So it's reasoning, we're reasoning about the sound system business. And today, as I says, it really warms my heart because I've come today to give you a Stereograph Foundation honorary award for your contribution to the sound system fraternity and history, not only in the UK, as far as I am concerned, worldwide.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because it's not just this, you've made a tremendous impact here in the UK, but you've spread right across the global system like myself. So today, it is my extreme honor and pleasure to come and award you with the Stereograph Foundation Honorary Sound System Award. People, here we are today, as you know, on the Reason with Chabba show, and I'm about now to give Cecil his award for his outstanding contribution that is made to the sound system fraternity for so many years. And I feel there's not many sound systems, without being disrespectful, that deserves an award like this, like what we're presenting Cecil with, the legendary owner of King Tubbys song. Cecil, I want you to open it and see your award. You see what it states, Cecil?
Yeah. Chabba, it's an honor and respect to know that you think of me for this.
Yes.
Crowd of people, we have come a long way. King Tubbys sound. And I'm grateful for this award.
Yes, what about them say?
To know that someone appreciate the work that I've done in the sound system. Bless.
My pleasure, Cecil. And I'm going to read the words on it. Here, let them see. Turn it on to me, Cecil. Stereograph Foundation UK International Honorary Sound System Award, presented to Cecil Rennie, the founder and owner of King Tubbys Sound System, for outstanding contribution and commitment since 1970 to present, from Minister Michael Gordon.
Thank you.
There you have it. And as I said, Cecil, I've given many awards, and they all mean special to me. But this one I'm presenting today has a special place in my heart, and I respect that. Words can't tell, because I believe you more than deserve it, Cecil.
Thank you very much. Enough blessing.
Yeah, man, one says DYC and I say Musical Heatwave is ever blazing, yes, heart it a blazing.
As the show continues on, I've just finished speaking to Cecil, the owner of King Tubbys. I'm now going to have a little reasoning with his current selector, Ras Harvey.
Natty Harvey.
Natty Harvey,
Yeah.
Ras Harvey. Yes,
Yeah.
and it's a pleasure today to
Likewise.
come and meet you,
Likewise.
Harvey. As I said, it's the first time I've actually met you in person. But again, I will repeat, even though I'm not in the sound system world again, I'm one that still peeps over the fence and see what's going on. So I've been seeing you doing your thing, you know, playing on some of the clashes with Tubbys sound under the interviews and so forth. So it's really an honor also to meet you today. So
Likewise.
Whereas I didn't have to interview Cecil, because where we're coming from, I have to kind of change around a little with you, because it's the first meeting. So I'm just going to reason with you and ask you a couple of things. When did you start playing Tubbys sound, my brother?
2013.
2013.
Yeah. From that time, I had a little stint on I Spy before that, and Cecil see me playing at one spot one time and say, "You never know, say, you gotta play music and these things." And say, yeah, me just do a little thing and round a Taboo Lounge in Croydon. So we just go on, and a few weeks after that, we get the phone call and say they're interested, and Nigel at the time was around the sound, and he give me a insight and say, Tubby is interested in these things, so I come around the sound and start 15 and, start doing my thing, and you know what I mean? And as I say, it is history,
Well, as I'm sure, as you know, the history behind the great Tubbys sound that you're playing.
Yeah.
It's a sound that has made its mark in the sound system fraternity. So it must be a great honor for you to be now the selector on the sound, and doing and progressing and pushing your vibe round the sound as a selector. Me also as an ex-selector, I know what it's like.
Yes.
And you have to have your kind of style.
One identity,
your identity within the realms of fitting stilling with Tubbys sound. And it's not, a selector's job is not an easy job.
You gotta have fans and you gotta have critics. Yeah,
all the while.
Right? All the while. So you have to have a balance, you understand?
You will never please everybody. But if you're pleasing the majority, that's where I am. Because some of them are going to criticize you, Harvey. It's not because you play bad. It's a jealousy thing.
You're not saying nothing more.
Right?
It's
not because you play bad.
Definitely not. But there's criticism, there's constructive criticism, and there's malicious criticism. You always take things on board. If you as an ex-selector know you're in a dance, you know if you play good or bad.
Of course.
You understand? You know when you feel a vibe and you know say you're doing your thing. You understand? So you know how to work with it.
And no matter how great you is or what you profess to be as a selector, you're going to go into a dance one night, whether it be a clash or you play by yourself, and it's not really your night.
Definitely, same thing I say.
But what the great thing is, as you would know, is to realize and identify with that.
Be mistake.
And go back and fix
analyze it. Because me, the man who after me play, I remember every tune I play in the sequence, and you don't know how you put your thing together. You understand? So you must know, say, all right, that one never too fit this one. So when you go next time, you know how to program your thing.
But
you know?
The main thing, you continue to expand, to always try to be on your game.
Yeah, but you have to understand, Tubbys is a big platform, so you don't know when you stand up around that sound, you have to be confident in what you do. You can't go out this and make yourself look like you're stupid.
No.
You understand?
And you see, you have so many say that they're selectors, and I says again, I don't say this with no disrespect, but just like anything, you have painter and you have painter.
For real.
Not because them stand up around and sound
means
and then put the tune on, it makes you a great selector. And you see this hype thing, and you must be confident. Don't get me wrong. You have to be confident. But don't hype up yourself like
you are the greatest thing and you're not that guy, you know?
No. It's like I often say, I've never claimed, Harvey, to be the greatest selector. I'm one of the
greatest. Yeah.
And I know and I've proved what I can do. But some, obnoxious and
I can testify as a youth growing up and admiring. You was one of the men that I can look up to as a man who I kind of look up to as a selector. Stereograph was a legendary sound to me when I was growing up still. One of the sounds from that era. You understand? So it's not, whatever you're saying is not wrong. You understand? You left your mark in it. When the history of sound system is written, your name have to be in there.
You know another thing what I always say, Harvey? The sound system world is a big jigsaw puzzle. Now, as you know, a jigsaw puzzle has many pieces. Some pieces are bigger than some. But if one piece is missing, the picture is not complete.
It's not.
But some go on like they are the jigsaw puzzle.
The whole picture.
By themselves. And that's what I don't like.
Exactly.
Give a man
his glory and his due.
What is due to him. And stop with this pumped up.
No, nothing like that.
Don't go
away.
Like that.
Yeah, don't go away.
You know? And each one teach one.
Definitely.
Every man can have a half night.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
You're human.
Yeah, well, you know, some people, they don't understand all this thing. Okay? When you say you're a selector, you play music. Some man say them a selector and you don't see them in no dance. So you therefore, I program my thing, I go on here, our next man play, and you don't know, you put a little thing together and you're perfect your craft.
Well, let me tell you something about me. You see, when me I play sound Harvey, especially when I go play against a man, you know, all the doors them, me sit down and because I don't like embarrassment.
No, sir.
I'm like Cecil. I don't like it, so I make sure I do the homework.
You have to do your homework. You have to put in the hours.
Study
work. You understand?
I know your weakness. I know your strengths.
Definitely.
But this hip-hop thing, I don't go on.
It's like football. These things have so much parallels. You understand? So if you know, say you have a football team and you're gonna play that side next to them, send out the scouts to see who's doing what and who is doing whatever. You understand?
Of course.
You know, you have to put in the work.
You know, but I believe you're amongst a legendary song.
Definitely.
And the one you have a good boss that know the thing and can give you a lot of inspiration and guidance and for whatever time that you're there, just continue to represent Tubbys to the best you can.
Ability, yes.
You know, and carry on flying the flag.
Yes, man.
Because you know, Tubbys sound is a great sound.
Yes, man.
And it's a sound I admire. That's why today I've come here.
Yes.
Because as I said, that honorary award, no disrespect, is not many songs can get it. So when you see me look at Tubbys in that light.
In that light and that heading.
Yeah, man, because it's not no cup clash, come give it today, no. But the winning enough for that. It's an honorary.
Coming from the art.
Award.
Recognition. It's a recognition,
the difference, you know. So, how you see the current clashing thing out there as a selector?
It's a bit of a rat race still, you know, because as I said earlier, everyone's doing the same thing. I remember in other days, as a youth coming up now, if you play a tune with down body the ear, first on the ear, you win a clash now. You don't win a clash then, sorry. If you play a new tune, it goes over people's head and people turn up on you and you're like, what you doing? You understand? So there's no exclusivity. You will get a bigger forward for something where they already know. You understand?
My reason I show you a dance, because sometimes them say me coming like an elephant, me not forget no. One night, Norwood Library, also known as Nettlefoot Hall.
Yeah.
Coxon, Moambasa, and Shaka play for a cup. This late 70s, about 75, 76, somewhere around there. And every man that on Pika farm the night, you know, in them own realms. But I tell you the selection, them where I play for sure, say,
you don't forget.
Me not forget no. Coxon did not play a portion of new tune them. Bad like a yard. Mikey Dread selection.
Dread at the country.
Rare. Bassa dedicate the Planet Earth Diamonds LP band. Struggling.
Yeah.
Them tune there.
Yeah.
Just can't figure out. Them the tune them are playing now. Shaka take one tune and win the night. I'm gonna tell you the tune when play and win the dance. Ken Boot, you're no good.
Simple, match it up.
No, remember we mess it, you know. All three I play a tune, you know.
Yeah, and a chop, yeah.
But you see when Shaka play that tune, pa 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 pa. I don't know, feel sound it done.
No matter what them play, them can't recover.
You know what I say? So, yeah man, these are things. These are things where but don't forget them.
Don't forget it. Burn in your memory.
And look how long ago it is.
Exactly.
Brother,
exactly, yeah.
It's an honor today.
Yeah.
To reason with you.
Likewise. Because you're one of the elders in the business where I look up to from them time there till now still. You
I'm going to spend that on top of that.
Yeah.
Just continue being who you are as a selector.
Yes, man. You can't change.
There's always room for improvement.
Definitely.
And continue defend Tubbys sound. Whichever length of time
with me
you're there.
Yes, man.
I make the bars proud.
Cool, no?
And it's an honor. I will link you another time.
Yeah.
And we have a reasoning.
Yeah.
But it's a short reasoning today.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit down to check you.
Yes, man.
And
when I sit there, let me take a picture with you.
Yes.
Well deserved, you know? Stereograph Foundation. Yeah. Real thing. It's a Chabba road.
So I'm a boss long time.
Yes,
thank
man.
you again, Chabba.
Stereography maternally. Stereography maternally. Oh, star, let go the sun and make it play. Hey. Stereography maternally. My selector immaternally. I said, yo, star, let go the sun and make it play. Yeah.